Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we have the Smoke and Steel League. It is going to be the second week of the playoffs. Our first matchup is going to be between the 10th United States and the Corn Brigade on the Confederate Encampment, followed up by the Colquitt's defense between the 12th Virginia and the Alabama Volunteer Corps. Before we get into this, thank you to our YouTube members for the support. If you'd like to support, go beneath the video and hit the join button. By doing so, you can get a live stream of the broadcast we do with no ads. You can advertise your regiment in the bottom of our videos and get an additional broadcast per week. And here is the playoffs as it currently is. So after this week, we will see the, I guess, semifinals next. So exciting stuff as we continue along in the playoffs in our regiments for tonight. On the CSA side, you have the Alabama Volunteer Corps, Corn Brigade, 59th New York, the Kentucky Outlaws, Missouri State Guard, 2 Corps, and Free States Brigade. Whereas on the Union side, you have the 10th United States, 12th Virginia, Colquitt's Brigade, 23rd New York, 51st Alabama, 5th Minnesota, Jackson Division, and the Shenandoah Regulars. So server pop for today. It is currently 369. Union right now up by 14. Which 15's kind of at that limit where it's too much, but alas, it be what it be. Artillery though, Union taking 8, CSA taking 5, so infantry in balance is going to be 9 in Union's favor. Frontline reporters for today on our Union side, we have Seasoning here from the 12th Virginia, and on the CSA side, we have Red from the 59th New York. Appreciate these guys so we can see what's going on the ground while also seeing what is going on in the sky. So, with that all being said, co-commentating with me today, we have Corded. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Corded from 2nd Corps.
Yeah, I'm glad you're here. So, as a bit of information about this map, so 12th VA, they're the higher ranked, and they got to decide if they wanted to pick the map or side first. They picked the map. Sorry, wrong side. The things are screwed up in the sheets. That's why it confused me. My apologies. So, for this map, 10th US was the rank 2 seed. Corn Brigade was the rank 3 seed. So 10th US got to pick the map, and they picked Confederate Encampment, what we're seeing now. And then Corn Brigade got to pick the side, and they decided to pick CSA. The Union and CSA, we don't know the exact ticket amount that the attacking Union side has, but we do know the defenders were given a 7.5% buff in tickets in that update. That's probably like 4 or 5 months ago at this point, but it's still, I think, something to note. Weapons on this map, Union has the 72nd Pennsylvania with the option of the Springfield 61 in the Enfield, and the 23rd New York with the Enfield. CSA Defense, on the other hand, they have the Hamptons Legion with the option of the Springfield 61 and the Enfield, and they have the 22nd Virginia with the option of the Enfield and the Lorenz. Corded, in your opinion, how does each side want to play this map?
Well, I think Jung is having a safer strategy right now going toward their right side because, especially at the beginning, going toward the side of their artillery, they're in this wide open field and CSA can just shoot them as they come across it. Going on this right side for them is a little bit easier. There's not as much ground to cover. And this side is pretty close to the out of bounds area, so CSA can't really put too many people over there. But as usual for most defending maps, CSA is just going to have to shift themselves left or right depending on which way the enemy comes.
Yeah, indeed. And CSA playing very conservatively as well, holding pretty far back. Now, as I agree with Corded, Union's walking up the center of the map. It's where they got the most amount of cover. They could charge forward right through those tents and get into the CSA lines, but with CSA playing so far back, they're giving up a lot of ground where maybe CSA could have the advantage, but maybe CSA is just trying to play a game of time right now and hope that Union just play a more conservative match. And, I mean, so far it seems to be the case. Union starting to get a shootout. CSA defensive line, extreme left of the CSA line. You got the Alabama Volunteer Corps with 2 Corps. And then a little further right, 8th Ohio and 23rd New York. A little further forward in front of them, you got the 5th VA guys on the battery, which CSA doesn't have any gunners on. They have gunners on the other battery, which they're pushing the guns back from their position behind the point. CSA right, you got the Free States Brigade, TKO, and Banners, 59th New York as well. So Sussy Brigade holding that extreme right. Union very condensed on the opposite side. Colquitt is holding their left, mixed in with 12th VA. In the center of their line, you got the 10th US, 51st Alabama, Jackson's division mixed in as well. In the extreme right, you have the 51st Alabama, some more JD, and 5th Minnesota. But, I mean, the advantage for Union here, if they want to try to take it, right, CSA's spread themselves really far out across the whole map. If Union hits hard and they hit fast, they could maybe hit one of these flanks and try to defeat in detail. Now, again, some of this is going to come down to how fast the defenders react, but, I mean, so far the attackers are just trying to see where the defenders are at, see how things go, and react from there. I mean, you have some cool... Yeah.
If you were Union, which side would you decide to go on now? Because I personally would go straight toward the forest, kind of like they are doing right now.
I agree.
Because it's going to take a long time for this left CSA groups to catch up, and even then, you'll be in the forest by that point.
Exactly. 12th VA is pushing there. I mean, this woods, it's the most defensible position in this map. It's right next to the point as well. There's a little bit of hilliness in it as well, which we'll see in a second. But 12th VA is going to go in. Union is kind of stringing it out, though. CSA is slowly starting to react from CSA left, but 12th VA is in the woods.
Bayo's down, 12. Bayo's down.
Where you running to, Johnny Reb?
That's a big force.
CSA fall back, trying to get up to the defilade of this hill. Or they're just actually falling back a good amount of ways.
Yeah, they're just going to keep going.
They are, I mean, where FSB's holding TKO, they're in the bit of a slight defilade. Looks like Sussy Brigade's gonna maybe form up alongside them.
The rest just keep going back.
They're like, you can take them. FSB, you got this. FSB versus everyone. But CSA is just let the Union take the woods.
Yeah.
Which you usually don't see. CSA usually try to defend it hard, but we've seen in the past they've been able to take it. Opposite side of the map, 2 Corps and AVC have pushed out to where Union was just at. 51st Alabama still holding back, and 2 Corps is going to charge it out. And 51st will retreat.
What would be an interesting thing to see is if CSA encircles the Union in the forest. So, you know, we've got 2nd Corps and AVC heading out into the rifle range for CSA, and they can get around Union on this north side.
They can,
and it can make Union panic a little bit.
Which, I mean, on top of just playing for time, holding back, that could work out well. Again, there's been numerous times I've seen CSA push in as a team, and they've been able to throw Union out. And, I mean, because Union's pushed themselves so far forward with the flags as well, if CSA can get that encirclement, shoot them down to their weak, and then charge in, you know, they could get some flags down and cause, you know, that timer just to tick down a lot more. You kill a flag inbounds at the 5-minute timer before it'll despawn. So CSA starting to push back forward. Corps and Brigade initiating this. JD is the most extreme Union group that's forward right now. They're kind of in the open, too. On the edge of that woods, they're just going to run up, take shots, and fall back. They're in a defilade, which is probably what they were thinking there. 10th US and a mix of 51st Alabama is pushed up on the Union left side, but CSA is playing aggressive, and Union's down on tickets, actually.
They sure are. We'll see how much that changes as they take their time in the forests.
Because, I mean, no side has buck and ball or, like, a sharps, which could be seen as, well, not necessarily the sharps, but buck and ball advantageous in the woods. So, what's actually interesting is 51st Alabama, all these officers, they have a Steam chat that can communicate with one another. You got Union in the woods, you got 12th VA, 5th Minnesota, and Colquitt kind of holding down this western side of the Union line, so maybe they're preparing for if 2 Corps and AVC wanted to push up and try to flank from that side. I mean, 12th VA just fired a volley in that direction. So, you know, maybe they're getting prepared for that, but they're leaving their forest side a little open. CSA already also getting a nice shot on the exposed 12th VA there.
Yeah, left side CSA is definitely turning heads from the Union.
A little too many.
Yeah, now JD and 12th VA, they're putting their focus back toward the wood line. Because the rest of the CSA, they've been overwhelming this part of the Union side, because they've only been having to fight up against some of the JD guys, and 51st Alabama and 10th US. They've been going up against most of the CSA team.
Indeed, they have. It's interesting. There's a couple 30th Ohio guys behind the whole Union team right now. I don't know how they got back here. But they did. Yeah.
Well, they were initially skirmishing the Artie.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Cluster up.
I mean, CSA's starting to drop through battle ready. But, I mean, Union's down a third of a stage right now. And, I mean, I guess if this is working for CSA, there's no real reason for CSA to change up what they're doing. Because, I mean, what you just mentioned a moment ago with, I mean, what, 10th US, Colquitt and JD are fighting most of the CSA team. I mean, Union's just being outshot there, and you can see the result. They're having to start fall back here. And Union's going to have to shift their line. I'm surprised 12th VA wasn't getting involved up top, because they've got one of the larger groups tonight. So does JD, but...
About face, about face.
So Union line backs off. 12th VA shifting back into the woods. Union starting to be inched up on their left. 59th New York pushing forward, and 12th VA is going to engage FSB and 59th here.
We'll see how this goes. 12th VA is losing a good bit of people there. They're going to have to face up against 30th Ohio next.
And 30th and 8th Ohio put like 60-65 on the cord sheet tonight, which is an absurd number. So
a few more Union lines trickling in.
Banners is flanking in from the opposite side. CSA is going to counter push this and try to throw the Union out completely.
Yeah, you can see CSA in the woods. They've got numbers on the rest of the Union that are in the woods, including the ones that are on the snake fence. They are pushing the Union back.
Union has to get those flags out, which, I mean, I see 3 of them so far getting out of there.
They're gonna run into the skirmishers.
They've lived for this very moment. Ken Burns, the closest to who? Falcon here. Smoothest Jazz gets the kill on 30th Ohio guy. Union loses so far 1 flag.
Well, that one might be staying down. Other one's out of bounds.
Is it? That's... these out of bounds are weird.
Depends on what part of the flag needs to be out of bounds.
That's a good point. Uh-oh, that
Oh,
inbounds flag.
yeah,
Who is it? Arrow Flint. Picks it up.
He's trying to get out. There
What
you
a
go.
guy. Good man. So, good plays on CSA. Shootout has really been favoring them the whole time. That charge worked out well for them, too. They weren't able to get any of those Union flags, but Union's going to be sending a couple of minutes. You know, they're going to be spending, that's the word, a couple of minutes on reforming their lines, which, I mean, we're already almost a third of the way through the timer, and CSA's almost lost a half morale stage, which is not even close to what you want if you're Union. Sure, you're down half morale stage. That sucks as well, but you have plenty of time to come back from that. But
Now,
you're just not dealing enough damage.
One little sneaky thing that I thought about that would be pretty cool to see is if you stuck a regiment or 2 in the log cabin on the western side
If you're
near the barn.
CSA or Union.
If you're CSA, yeah. Because if Union decides to come through this middle area, you know, you just pop right out. As long as Union doesn't go toward the forest, and then you're just stuck over there.
Yeah.
Which I mean, you know, you could do what Second Corps and AVC did. They just, you know, roll up the other side of the Union.
Which, were they
Did that? Huh?
were they even involved in those charges a moment ago? I don't think so.
I don't think they were involved in the charges, but they were, you know, pulling attention away
Right.
from the other
I
CSA
fucking-
units.
I just aged a lot of you motherfuckers by saying that. I know I did.
And I mean, that's the crazier part about all of this. I mean, numbers have quite evened out since the beginning of the match. Union initially up by 2. I mean, considering artillery, CSA is up by 2 infantry right now. So, I mean, numbers have been fairly even. The fact CSA was outnumbered in the woods and they won that charge, I mean, Union got pretty weakened by that shootout, and that was just poor kind of layout from the Union. And maybe it would have happened regardless, but Union stuck the majority of their forces against a smaller CSA force shooting at distance compared to the close shootout where you had most CSA teams shooting at, not a whole lot of Union. So, what, 2 minutes since that wipe happened, and Union is still chugging out of Maine. Got a couple 5th VA guys up here. And at least 2 of them are in bushes right now. One of them, Floof here, is just standing out in the open like a madman.
Yeah.
Just staring down the Union. Trying to play hide and go seek. So Union's just gonna go center side again. And you wonder if Union's gonna try the opposite side of the map now.
Maybe.
Looks like Taco Bell.
I kind of wish CSA prepared at least a gun on that side.
Maybe a bold guess that Union would never go over here. I mean, I don't know how inbounds the woods is for Union. Like, CSA fell back kind of far away. I don't know if that was out of bounds for Union, but I almost wonder if Union should have just full sent and charged in right away.
They probably can't go too much farther than the hill. I don't think. But I don't really remember.
I don't know. I haven't played. I've maybe. I don't even know if I've played this. I might have played it like once, and that was just waiting for a match to finish to play, or rather to spectate a public match.
Yeah.
So TKO shifting from CSA right to Union left. Sorry, that's the same exact thing. CSA shifting from the CSA right to left. Oh, maybe CSA anticipating a Union push-up this way. You still have the 5th VA guys kind of scattered here. I don't know how they're not dead. Tom being the closest. He's in a bush, though. But Union does not have a lot of time to sit back and shoot. I mean, almost 20 minutes to the match. That reforming time, from the time he lost that charge to now, it's been 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes. That's a good amount of time. Union can run onto that point and early cap it to stop the black timer, giving themselves more time. There's really no negative to them doing that. Because, normally in an early cap counterattack situation, if the defenders were down and defenders retook, then they regain tickets, but the defenders are up. So there's really no downside for Union to be early capping this point. CSA is not really contesting it. They're not going to put themselves in the open where the point is. So Union should just at least send a couple guys because, if you early cap it, you give yourself more time. If CSA wants to contest it, they're going to put themselves in the open and you can get good shots on them. I mean, I think it's a good idea, even sending a couple guys. But don't mind my video. Warbrights just does the glitch every once in a while. I love Warbrights. Perfect game, no bugs.
Right at the sprint, right at the sprint.
So Union pushing the woods again, and they should just charge in right away. 12th BA in front again with 10th US. Looks like it's Sussy Brigade in the woods. It's crazy. They got a CSA flag down. Articus and Hump trying to turn around and get it, and they're going to get killed for that. CSA reacting and moving over.
You fucking sons of bitches. Pull back, pull back.
If you have a load, point blank, fire it.
Shoot him, guys.
Zap, wait.
Let them charge us. We have
And Union's going to go in.
There's someone on the right, on the right. Race the right, race the right. You dumb son of a bitch. Race it.
So Union will appreciate those tickets. Pretty clean wipe on Sussy there. But rest CSA is now moved over. CSA down 1 flag. There's a CSA guy by it, but maybe you could get it out. Never know.
Maybe. Oh no, he got spotted. Oh my gosh.
He wasn't as good as, was it William from 12th VA? Was it that on the, oh, what was the map? Crossley Creek? That fun round a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, I don't remember who got the flag. Oh, was it
No,
just
no,
the
he's
guy
just
that was hiding?
He was just hiding in a bush the whole time.
Oh yeah.
Which I don't know if that CSA guy there was or wasn't.
Target's direct front to the north.
Wow.
In the woods. Shoot 'em.
CSA engaging in a close shootout. Most of the Union line is faced towards the CSA this time. Granted, there's no CSA on the flank. You actually have some Union still in the woods, kind of protecting that flank. Looks like it's Colquitt's brigade and 51st Alabama. Opposite side of them, you have AVC and 2 Corps, so at least a little bit of distraction on both sides. But that Union group staying there at least keeps Union's full attention in the woods on the CSA, which is what they've needed to do.
Let's see, Duck from 3rd Ohio got the flag back.
Union's charging in, CSA right.
These yanks ain't nothing. Kill it off.
Yeah, big opportunity for Union to get their tickets.
Yeah, it's a mess in the woods. More Union are charging in to try to assist.
All you rebels, the Lord is my guide. 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 Ow!
Give the bad air, guys. Give these guys the bad air.
Good night, Yankee.
Union should be able to do some damage, but a lot of their guys are spread out now.
Yeah, that was a very even charge. No one won. They just all kind of killed each other, which, as a result, CSA's up now 3/4 of a morale stage. Yeah, Union needs to early cap the point. They gotta force CSA out into the open. This is just not working for Union right now.
Yeah, they do. CQB is in a position to do that, but I don't think that's what they're going to do.
The woods, which you would normally expect would do well for an attacker, has not been helping them out. I mean, granted, they're still holding in the woods, but I don't know if they necessarily got a ticket gain out of that. I mean, it looks like it just keeps getting worse as the round kind of plays out.
And on the left side of the CSA, you got 2 Corps and ABC. They're running back out. I mean, 2nd Corps, they're going back out. Going back out into the middle.
The greatest commentary tonight.
Oh,
My goodness.
I'm going to get called out for that one.
So, I mean, the only time Union should be worried about 2 Corps and ABC is if they actually get close to them. You can keep a couple guys to shoot at them, but you don't really need to focus your whole team on it, which we'll see what happens. 10th US is going for the early cap, I assume. Which,
Yeah, they got to be.
guys, we're going to bait them with a pre-cap. Rip to
No,
start.
you don't need to do that. It looks like FSB might be trying to counter it.
If you're CSA, right, you're up by a lot of tickets. There is not a lot of time left. There is, but in ratio to tickets for what CSA has, there's not a lot of time. CSA, I would think, would want to counter this normally.
There are some people going straight out into the middle of the field. And, the rest of the CSA, they're in a good position to, be on the other side of that point.
So Union's going to early cap. That's going to stop the timer. Go time begins. If Union holds for the whole 12 minutes, they'll win the game, but CSA is charging in, and they're going to take this back quickly to keep that black timer going. So good response from CSA. Union, you got to take advantage of CSA being in the open right now, which, I mean, they're shooting this way, but most of the CSA's in somewhat okay cover. But charging in the woods, Union's actually thrusting forward here right now. Not a bad idea with CSA focused on the point.
You blew some guns? You blew some guns?
Yeah, yeah. Roll back south.
Looks like Union is going to win in the woods. Colley's trying to get the CSA flag, but it goes down. Union hits taking losses. That was a good little move there from Union's side there. Real good. I mean,
Yeah,
tickets look a little closer.
It's a successful early cap strategy. A lot of the CSA got pulled toward the middle, and that allowed the Union in the woods to get a majority. Now, rest that CSA that was in the middle, they're trying to go back to the woods, and the rest of the Union that's in the woods, they're coming back out. They want to keep that point.
I mean, or maybe just charge into the CSA. They're going to prevent that retake.
That was close too.
All right, Union, I think if you're going to push yourself out here, you got to charge 2 Corps and ABC.
I think they do.
Which is good. You wiped a good
Because
amount. CSA, keep going.
Because otherwise, these two groups should just be reacting to these Union coming on the point. Stay in the open field. You don't get this opportunity too much.
Union is stopping. The whole
They are.
team is leaving the woods. I mean, JD is pushed up, but they're just getting a shootout with ABC and 2 Corps.
Go, because they're shooting at us. Go.
And they're moving out of that spot to go into the tents, some of them are. I mean, right now, Union's left is kind of open. If CSA just push up through the woods, they could sweep in, and Union might be backing off a little bit for that reason, but they're going to be going off the point. Nice Union already shot in the distance, by the way.
Yeah, so you say can completely take that woods back. And then from that point, Union's going to be surrounded on 3 sides. If CSA's able to push through. And a lot of the Unions, they're not going to be able to see this. They don't really have the scouts in the woods.
They got 3 guys over there. 2 of them just died.
They do.
But will they alert their friends?
As long as they're not full-on Rambos.
We're charging point. Get the fuck in there. Go.
Get over here by me.
No, Seth, hold on.
So you do have some Union leaking in the woods. A mix of guys, and CSA's just going in.
Go straight for that flag, boys. Get your flag. We're getting your flag.
And 1 Union flag is down. CSA's going to keep going. They want more. I assume so. A little slow.
ABC's pushing themselves onto points. 2nd Corps is going into the Union. Looks like Union is going to be breaking. Well, not the morale stage, but they're as of course they are breaking. They're breaking on all the sides.
I mean, 3 flags down for Union that I see.
All 3 are inbounds.
Yep, 5-minute timer on that. And I mean, CSA can hold further forward if they want to make sure Union just can't run up and pick those flags back up. But I mean, they've had a great round just sitting back so far and winning in a shootout. So they can, in a sense, kind of give it up if they want to, but they don't have to.
Yeah.
They're going to retake the point. Black timer's going to continue, but man. Now, CSA's just, they've played a phenomenal game for the most part. They had a strategy, you know, lure Union in the woods or just lure Union to one of the sides, let them encroach really far forward, and then surround, weaken them through a shootout, collapse in and win. I mean, it's simple and it's very effective. And I mean, Union's not particularly making any terrible decisions either. I mean, there's little things here and there, especially like when the first time they went in the woods, how many guys they put up against ABC and 2 Corps when that shootout kind of didn't really matter. But I mean, he's not playing bad either. So you almost wonder what the map pick was. It feels like half the matches in this event anyways just kind of come down to who picked what map.
Yeah, that's about it.
And I mean, it's hard enough trying to balance in an unbalanced game by any means. There's only a few maps that... I mean, Colquitt's defense, the next match we're going to see, that seems to go slightly CSA's way, but it's always a close match. I mean, unless you want to play the same, like, 2-3 maps every single week. But, you know, it is what it is. So, Union's
I wish
gonna...
I could.
Yeah?
I wish I could DM Archer and be like, "Hey, go hide in the cabin."
Do you want to get on camera, Archer? I mean, you know, one man in there right now. It's Pilot Man. Maith, Ohio.
Oh, here we go. This is what I wanted to see on Union. So I was thinking earlier, I didn't say it, but what,
Wow.
what Union could do is, or let's see, they could go far right of this barn, and if CSA was farther up the hill like they have been before, it's a little bit difficult if you ride this right side boundary for CSA to be able to see you. But they're not going to do that.
Yeah, Union is very spread out right now. I mean, you got a fourth of the team going to the big barn on Union right. You got about a fourth of the team going center, and you have about half the team on the left. Now remember, 3 of those Union flags are down, inbound, so if a guy dies, he has to spawn at main if he's in one of those companies. And so Union, in a sense, is either forced to just charge in and try to get the flags out, or they're going to sit back and shoot this out for 5 minutes, but they can't afford to do that for 5 minutes. They're barely going to get CSA down, who's most likely going to sit way far back or hide in cover like the woods here. So, and we'll see what goes on.
Union might just shoot for a little bit until their flags get respawned. That's what it's kind of looking like from JD.
Oh, but Union left though. They're going in. I mean, right? If you wait for those flags to despawn and then you have to have someone spawn in and run up with it, I mean, Union's not going to have those till about the 12-13 minute mark.
Yeah, it's a lot of time. Let's see if CSA is going to react to that.
They have a couple skirmishers from 30th.
That's them. I see them.
But they're not going to be able to hold. Union's got 2 regiments, 10th US in front, 12th VA reinforcing.
I think if the CSA in the woods just got up on the fence and shot Union as they came down, they'd be fine.
Yeah, indeed. I almost wonder if you're CSA, you wait on the edge of the woods, you wait for someone to pick it up, and then you shoot it down. So that 5-minute timer resets.
I mean, yeah.
But, I mean, what?
Yeah.
Almost 2/3 of the way through the game, CSA is about to go into taking losses. On current pace that Union's gone, you're going to hit CSA to breaking that next morale stage after taking losses at about the minute mark or less. Which breaking is what you need to hit the defender to automatically cap and win. So Union, you think they got an early cap where they have to go crazy aggressive in the next 5 to 10 minutes. Or else they're just going to run out of time. There is no time for that. And CSA already is just pounding that Union left group that's pushed up.
Yeah, they broke a lot of the fence there, too.
CSA pushing up in the woods. 59th New York with the banners in force. MSG with them. TKO already up here. It looks like they're just getting into a close shootout. And Sussy Brigade just started firing shots at FSB. It looks like they maybe got a team killer too as well. Gotta love these moments.
Fire as fast as you can, boys.
FSB unscathed.
Spread out northern, you dropped your beams.
Oh, for God's sake, you keep the fill up my pocket again.
Yeah, firing in and out of the woods. I don't know. For some reason, this just doesn't usually do that well.
Wow. You can't see sometimes. Probably most
Yeah, you
of the time.
can't see. You're just having to shoot at smoke.
You know, this feels like when I'm playing the zombie event sometimes. I'm just shooting. I can't see.
Yeah.
I'm just shooting. And you can tell if you hit if that little money thing goes up.
Yeah, that's the only hit marker we've gotten in this game.
Praise be. CSA, right as Union leaves, CSA push up in the woods, trying to get on Union's flank. 12th VA left to Union center. 10th US just hopped up and over to run on the point, and then they ran back. Void Puppy is running that flag right into the Zapstar's pistol. He turns around.
Keep moving down. Tomorrow we're working on glutes, though. Don't worry.
Yeah, that Union group's gonna get run over. Got 12th VA. They're reacting to Cessna Brigade. That's good.
They get the flag out too. Good job. Oh, well, we're hurt that guy. But good job.
There we go.
Right here, Fitz. Skirmish line and independent fire. Skirmish line and independent fire. Right ahead.
I mean, it's so unfortunate for Union. I don't know. A shootout's not going to be able to get you back. I mean, CSA is just going to hide back in the forest. Literally, you can't blame CSA. CSA's strategy seems to be on the fact that they want that clock to tick to 0. There is no need for CSA to be in a shootout with Union out here. Zero need at this point. Union's going to have to make some desperate plays, and some crazy things have to happen for them to come back, but it can happen. Never know. I'm still surprised they haven't tried to charge up the other side of the map. But, I mean, it's the less obvious choice. But I assume, based on how CSA is playing, if Union charged this side, the CSA left would just retreat back, and then maybe just go to the forest, or just stay back, either or. What an arty shot from CSA. Union standing right in that area.
Good thing that CSA has been able to do is, like when Sussy and FSB, when they pushed out like that, it pulled Union out into the open field, or they just want to shoot CSA as they're running away. But now they're just staying out there for much longer than they need to, because I doubt they're getting any hits on the woods.
First time CSA at the drill camp is shooting at live targets on the,
right?
on the drill camp.
Keep moving, Fitz. He's gonna lead the Union Army to greatness.
Jeez. Union's starting to send a couple guys on point to early cap. You gotta stop that timer to give yourself more time. 10th US doing that, but 8th Ohio instantly responds to try and stop it. It looks like they're not on point though. Hello, Artie. Oh, never mind. They are. Good on CSA not to overreact and send everyone out onto the point there. Don't want to put yourself in the open. Union's got to charge and make a move now. I mean, they're down a whole morale stage. Nothing has really gone their way in terms of tickets this whole time.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
We got new targets. Left oblique for not really left oblique.
They could try going to the western side, but they're 8th Ohio. They're already sending guys over that direction. They're predicting it.
I mean, it's the only place Union hasn't gone this match outside of the tents, but that's kind of
Yeah.
that same side. Union is shifting very slightly. JD is falling back. Looks like they just fired a volley, though. This is...
What's crazy is that 5th VA has been behind the Union this whole time.
A little bit of reconnaissance.
Mm-hmm.
Union's got 2 flags on the left, presumably 2 on the right. Are they pushing out? They are, but not a lot. Colquitt's pushing forward for Union on their right side. Easy shots here for CSA. And they are dropping.
CQB is the bait. Hopefully that was not just their best effort at a charge.
Shoot the fucking officer.
is not just their best effort, because here comes the rest of the Union. Hopefully CSA's purchase the 100% reload speed, or else they're
Fifth
not
Minnesota
gonna...
is going to get the next bit of attention. JD is going to be sneaking through these bushes. Second Corps is going to be pulling back. 30th Ohio is going to be taking their place.
Good response.
Now it's close quarters. See, does JD keep pushing through, or are they going to just stop? They stop.
I mean, CSA is sending more reinforcements as time goes on. 8th Ohio's over here. Union's still got a good amount of guys shooting out with the CSA in the woods.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so now JD is all clumped up. CSA's made a nice long line. They're all just firing at this concentrated group of Union guys.
They're actually sending some 8th Ohio out into the field to flank that Union group.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're at distance too, so Union can't charge them out necessarily. Some CSA skirmishers on the side of the map have pushed up at speed.
You also have 50A right behind the Union. All hiding in a bush.
Oh my.
Yeah, you're clearly not.
I'm assuming they're waiting for Union to pull back. But it looks like 8th Ohio might be cutting
CSA's charging.
them off. Oh yeah, 30th Ohio is going straight in front of straight for this Union. Second Corps going all the way around. And that flag is out. Both flags are out of bounds for the Union.
CSA got a little excited there. That's huge, though. I mean, even if the 30-second despawn time, if the flag's out of bounds, that's to prevent trolling. I mean, 7:30, it's going to despawn. Union's going to get it back, and it's going to take it 2 minutes to get up, 5.5 minutes on the clock. It's still a huge knockout to just get the flag down for many reasons. Opposite side of the map, little bit of shootout. 12th VA is pushed up on to the snake fence, kind of in the middle open area. Sussy Brigade is mocking them, or I guess mimicking. That's a better word for it.
Are we the baddies?
All of Corn Brigade is heading back toward the center. They know that a lot of the Union is going to be waiting at their main spawn.
Man, it's Corn Brigade looking to go to the championship for the 3rd season in a row. Will they actually get the victory? The Dallas Cowboys of War of Rights.
It's like 58 might be going to the Arnie now. They might run into this Union.
Now they're invisible. They're like hobbits. Fear has no fear. They're just double quicking it. Uh-oh. One man sees him. Who's that? Natty! Can he hit the shot? Yes, he does.
Oh, wow.
4 remaining. Who's the arty over here for Union? Some 10th US guys.
I know if artillery had their way, all of their infantry would be coming straight toward the artillery to help them.
Rebels to the right, guys.
They see the 5th VA men.
Rebels to the right, rebels to the right.
Oh, ripped out.
The officer. The officer is still using binoculars.
Oh, what a
down.
shot from Star. Don't bring a sword to a gunfight. Learn that in Indiana Jones. What are we doing? 150. Oh, sorry, 2 left. Tom and Floof. Tom goes down. Oh, never mind. And that's
2 versus 1 now.
Shaq, not Shaq.
Oh wait, they respawned.
Twink
Now there
splitter.
should be.
That's 1.
It's not,
Hey,
Okay, yeah.
he gets the hits.
he redeemed himself.
There's a video that showed up in my Insta feed of Shaq introducing like Dunkin' or Krispy Kreme donuts that are Halloween themed. The jack-o'-lantern. Then he just starts. It's so whatever. I can't repeat that. I do it poorly. I wouldn't do it justice. It's such a good video.
5 minutes left for Union to, first off, get CSA to breaking, and then cap the point.
5 nights at Fred.
So once they get together, I'm assuming they're just going to go straight toward this right side. I don't know. They're all kind of posturing that direction.
Nah, they're gonna leave. They're just gonna go to their main spawn, call it a day. Get ready for round 2. Yeah.
So far this by numbers has been the weakest side for CSA. 12, yay! Looks like they're just going straight across into the tents.
It is very much possible for CSA to lose half a morale stage in a charge, and Union hit him in the breaking and outright win. So Union still has a chance, but they got to win 2 charges.
Looks like they're leaving 5th Minnesota to cap the point, maybe, if the opportunity presents itself.
CSA kind of falling back into their main line. That's 2 Corps and ABC. 23rd New York's trying to reinforce. 12th VA hits their right.
Friendly. Don't run, we're friendly.
59th and TKO, they're swinging way out. They're going toward the bottom of the tents. Wait, they're just stopping on the point. Union's taking on the top of the tents. Now they've only got one direction they need to go.
CSA did not lose any flags on that side, though. Who is the Union group that did not push up in that charge?
Oh, they lost 1 flag, actually.
Oh, sorry. 5th Minnesota. Where's the down flag marker? Ah, I see it now. Thank
Back
you.
behind there is ABC and 2nd Corps flag.
And Union continues. 3 minutes on the clock. CSA needs more bodies when the clock hits 0 to win the game.
That's right, it's crunch time.
Crunch Time is sponsored by... Here comes
Right
Union.
Right now, Corps Brigade can only see half of the Union team. The other half is going to be on this other side of the tents. 12th VA and a couple guys from JD and 10th US. They're going to be rolling up the side of Corps Brigade.
What a sad excuse for a charge.
And one of those Corps Brigades only looking in front says it's a sad excuse for its charge. Only he looked to his right.
That Union charge, they're going to be met with the respawners from Maine of 2nd Corps and AVC.
And Union's splitting up. Half the charge is pushing onward. The other half is dealing with those main spawn waves in Corps Brigade. Union's final push. Clock didn't really drop.
CSA is most likely going to be hitting breaking, but it's going to come down to if Union can cap the point.
Union...
They're sending people down there, but I think they're going to lose the numbers game.
Union loses at least 1 flag, maybe a second. I don't know if that's CSA's or not.
They've got 2 flags on the point. They're putting a 3rd on it. So far they've got the majority, but it looks like CSA might... Oh, they're going to be encircling them. Yeah,
59th charging for CSA.
From the forest and from the center.
CSA's holding.
Sit your ass down, boy.
Yeah, Union, they've got a long way to go from their main spawn. It does not look good.
And William, one of the last Union guys with the flag, Nocturnal, is charging in for Union. He picks up a flag, but he's going to get sniped, I assume. Uncle Rico for artillery goes in. He dies. William's going to get that flag out. Look at that. Anyways,
Yeah.
Corda, what are your thoughts? CSA is going to get a win? A good one.
I think CSA is going to get a win. I think CSA has played pretty well. They reacted to what the Union did. Union, at the end, they had some good ticket advantage. Well, they did some good ticket damage, I should say. But what they did differently is they had a full commit by their whole team to one side and defeating in detail. You know, they take out 2nd Corps and AVC, then they move along, then they put a herding on Corps Brigade. By that point, the rest of the CSA was able to help them out. At least at that point, they were able to take out half of the CSA team. I think they could have just kept that up on whichever side of the map they chose. But it was a lot of shooting, and I think CSA, for the most part, won the shooting match.
Indeed. I'd agree. CSA just outright dominated from the start. Corps Brigade is going to get a very convincing win here to advance to the next round. But yeah, they played a dang near perfect match, and you know, Union, I mean, they didn't do anything terrible. CSA just played so great. It's kind of hard to overcome some things because, I mean, sometimes it just comes down to map and stuff like that. But, I mean, CSA had great plays. So, I mean, Union tried the best they could. I don't think you can feel bad about that match. So, Corn Brigade's going to advance. Next match, we got 12th VA versus AVC. Should be a good one. And, yeah. Probably one of the better, more interesting Confederate encampment maps I've seen. We will see you all shortly here for the second round. Look at those casualties. Not even close. Look at the out of lines from Union. That kind of kills you there. And skirmishing too. We'll see you all shortly. And here we are with the start of the second round. A couple restart shenanigans. That's why you see smoke already. Server pop right now. It's 350, right? There was a couple server switches and people crashing, so a lot of things that happened, but 348 is what we got right now. Might go up, might go down, who knows? We'll see. But CSA right now up by 1. The 23rd New York, from what I saw in the server chat, balanced over to the Union side. SR was supposed to balance the CSA, and as a result, the numbers are perfect. Union has 5 on artillery, CSA taking 8. So infantry in balance is going to be 4 in favor of the Union side. The Colquitt's defense map, it is a 21% ticket advantage to the attacking Union side. Union has the 2nd Wisconsin with the option of the Lorenz and the Springfield 61, and they have the 19th Indiana with the Springfield 61. Opposite side, CSA defending 13th Alabama Regiment, with the option of the Springfield 55 and the Enfield, and then you have the 6th Georgia with the option of the Enfield and the Springfield 55. So this is 12th Virginia versus the Alabama Volunteer Corps. 12th Virginia being the higher seed, got to pick the map or side, to my understanding. They picked the map, and they picked this map, Colquitt's defense. AVC picked the CSA side, so it should be a good one. Corded. Again, as we were mentioning a moment ago, this is probably the second most played outside of maybe Garland Stand map in this event. But strategy for both sides. Your thoughts?
CSA is mostly going to stay in the woods and just wait for whichever side Union decides to go down. And then Union decides whichever way they want to go.
Indeed. And Union's heading uphill right now.
Yeah. This is unconventional.
So,
however, having everyone do that is a little telling.
It can be, because sometimes Union will like to start going this way as they are right now, push up to that little white house, move up to the snake fence, get put, and then they'll go up and over and start heading up the hill. And then as they're heading up the hill, they'll see if CSA tries to defend the top of the hill or sits in the woods. Once CSA makes their decision, Union will go opposite. So if CSA rushes up to the top of the hill, Union will go into the woods and vice versa. But CSA, I mean, they're sending guys up top right now. They still have some in the woods. The CSA extreme right in the woods is FSB and TKO. They're staying put. Meanwhile, to the top of that force, you got 59th and Banners, so Sussy Brigade's holding there. But moving up to the extreme top of the hill, you got Corn Brigade in the rear of that push-up. 2 Corps a little ahead of them. And then the extreme push-up is by AVC. Union team just about getting to that house. And so, I mean, we'll see what happens. CSA spreading out their team. And, I mean, if CSA spreads out their team, Union can, choose either option. Now, it's probably a little easier for CSA to react and collapse on the Union if Union from this position goes to the woods. So if I were Union and I saw the CSA spread out as they were, I would push up to the top of the hill. But of course, we'll see what happens. Union's only getting formed up. Plenty of match left. For all we know, they could sit here and shoot it out for 41 minutes. You never know.
They could. Looks like they're going to do something fun.
Running is fun. You heard it here first.
They're going to do some shenanigans. They're going to go from the right to the left.
Wow. And they're not even trying to fool CSA by charging up the hill. They're just full sending it. You can see CSA is already starting to react on it, moving down from all sides. Nice arty shot from CSA. Interestingly,
See,
though, oh
not all Union is going that direction. Now 10th US is now they're going. They're going to
Wow.
go straight down the road.
they
I
clicked.
think they're going to try to act as a roadblock for the CSA coming down the hill.
They're rage baiting you.
That might be.
The CSA moved down from the top of the hill. Yeah, exactly as you said. They might be trying to shield that, but Union moving on the edge of point. JD in front, 12th VA to their side. A lot of Union is not sprinting across. See a good amount of double clicking, trying to preserve stamina.
Which is okay. They're going to need to start sprinting very soon because CSA, they're close. They're almost fully reacting to them.
And Union needs to punch in quickly because CSA almost surrounds them. I mean, TKO has a slight angle, and 12th VA is just going to go straight into TKO.
Here they come.
Heal their officer.
Get that flag. Get that flag.
Oh, yeah.
And boom goes the dynamite.
Keep it pushing. Keep it pushing.
One CSA flag down from that charge. CSA countercharging Union 59th in the open. Up on top of the hill. 10th US is charging the CSA up there with 23rd New York, which is fascinating. I'm looking in the woods. Mass charge going on here.
Get on these rocks over
2 Union flags are down. Only 1 Union flag is about to get out.
Wow. Although 10th US looks like they won on top of the hill, but Union is down a third of a morale stage. My goodness, are we just going to watch the last round on repeat? Could this be a possibility? Will the devs update the game right now in the middle of our event? You never know.
I can't tell if that flag is out of bounds.
I
think it's
Which one?
I think it might be just in bounds.
Oh, yes.
If you're going by the icon.
I agree with that. So,
Yes.
I mean, we'll see in like 15, 20 seconds if that's the case. There's another Union flag that just got dropped there, but you do have Tall Gray, CO, level 100. You can pick up 2 flags when you're level 100. You get double the spawn rate. So, I mean, you got 10th US and 23rd New York with their flag. They're starting to be kind of shot at from all different sides. Khan the tank with CQB is running one of those Union flags back. Tall Gray is still not going to grab the flag. I thought he would have, but he's just staying put, hiding. And Union team looks like they're just going to head up to that top of the hill. At least near their spawn. I don't know if they're going to go down to the woods. If they're heading up where they're at right now, I would assume that they're just going to go up at least to that house, which 10th US is falling back to right now. Wow. But Union down about, a fourth to a third of a morale stage there. Plenty of match left.
There is. I haven't seen Union go into like their forest before in an event.
There's really never any need to. You can't go too far before it's out of bounds. What the heck? That whole woods, if you pop out of that woods over into the open field, it's out of bounds there. So why is it in bounds up there? Oh, well. I mean, imagine if Union, so they have their woods there. They can hop over a snake fence into this open area, and then there's a woods on the other side. Imagine if that was in bounds.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be kind of neat, because Union really only has 2 avenues of attacking on this map. Having 3. That would really spread the defenders out.
Because I did not hit my target.
I think the only time going into the woods from your spawn, or if this right side woods would work, as if other parts of your team were going in different areas. Because if you're sending everyone this way, they're gonna know you're gonna be over here.
Right.
But if you had other people going toward like the left woods or like the center, you could have some people going through those woods, and that's more reason for the CSA to, vacate the top of the hill.
And Union's going to go for it. CSA sending reinforcements. As a reminder, right, Union is at least down one flag right now on that far side. I don't know where the other flag is despawned or picked up, but Union's going in. Right on the edge of out of bounds.
I'm staying near Hummel, so I attract bullets for them.
Yeah.
You jackass.
Union not bringing their flags forward, trying to protect them, but it is creating kind of a trickle for Union. Here comes another, I guess, segment of that Union push.
You Union guys are getting into melee range. Be able to do a little bit of damage.
CSA back line starting to push up to reclaim that half-stone wall.
Be neat if Union decides to spawn everyone at main and then go back to the left. That would be something.
They have done that before, but this Union trickle stops. They back off. 3 Union flags by the White House right now. And, I mean, they do have a wave at main, but that could just be guys dying in that company that don't have the flag. CSA are keeping a group in the woods, but kind of up the hill a little bit. That being FSB, a mix of TKO in with them as well. Further down the hill, you got a couple of FSB guys probably acting as scouts or skirmishers, but Union is in a little hole right now.
Spread out, regulars. Find position.
2/3 of morale stage.
They can come back, but it seems like they're at further of a setback than the previous round. It's like 33
Yeah.
minutes, and CSA has over half of their tickets in battle ready.
I mean, I mentioned at the end of last round, this map's normally really close, but I mean, CSA played a pretty dang near perfect match last round. And I mean, some of that is, I mean, just great. The leading regiment doing a phenomenal job, Corn Brigade last round. But, I mean, it's also all the regiments within as well, listening and just doing all the little things right. And that's, that's going to continue over regardless of who's the leading regiment. So, Union has to play phenomenal. And I mean, again, plenty of match, but a little bit of a rough start here as we saw last round. Can they actually dig themselves out of it, though? CSA moving most of their forces onto the top of that wood so they can respond quickly up top. Union is still organizing near that White House.
Yeah, we haven't seen Union really be able to stay anywhere that's even close to the CSA. They might, if this right side push doesn't work, they're gonna need to think about going left. Or at least sending some people that direction to spread some of the CSA out. Because especially going across this open field with, most of the CSA being ready for them, and how many? Let's see, how many guns is the CSA running? They've got 1, 2, three cannons looking right at you, and as you can even look at the corpses that Union's leaving, they're all just going in this one straight line.
Good hit.
That's just deadly.
It is. I mean, Union's gone up this side and then fainted to the woods. Union should have charged like a third of the way up the hill and then gone for the woods because, you got to sell a little bit to the CSA that you're going to head up to the hill. And I mean, you just charged up the hill, so if you did that again, charged up to a third to a half of the way and then fainted, CSA, based on last time, might think, oh, they're charging up the hill again and it might overreact. But Union's not doing that. They're going to the woods again.
It's the 51st and CQB, their intent US, they're just going straight down the road. They might go to the forest, we don't know.
Is your mic okay?
They might just be going to try and cap the point.
Hold up.
They are going to stop in the woods. No, I mean, it is wood, the fences, but They're going to stop on that straight fence. 51st Alabama has moved a couple of their guys on point, where the CQB guys are skirmishing on that half-stone wall. They're not on point. They need to hop over that if they want to be, but maybe they don't need to be, right? Because you got 51st Alabama there.
Make them engage us. Back it up, guys. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up.
I think CSA is going to let Union cap.
I mean, CSA's been winning this whole game regardless. I mean, we really haven't seen a whole shootout yet, but I mean, CSA's been winning the whole game. Sure, an early cap sucks, but
Hold on. FSB is getting on point.
on the bottom of the hill.
They're going to stop it. Union sends a couple more guys forward.
Wide open order. Fire up the hill. Sights are the
Union's not getting the early cap just yet.
Kill the guy with kneeling first. That's 5 tickets.
Good on FSB again, keeping that black timer moving.
That's right. And TKOs, they're going to be coming right behind them.
When
CSA wants to make sure this black timer keeps going down.
CQB again, their line is just not on point right now, which it's a rough line for Union to have, where it's off point, but.
Oh Lord, we will take it like men. Holy shit.
I mean,
So is it really just 51st that's on the point?
if they're even on it, I
is.
mean, they're like edging it, if anything.
I mean, I think if CQB was on the point,
Yes,
they would the point would be going up at least slowly.
but they're just not on it. And it's just kind of one of those points where you got to put yourself, at least if you're Union, in kind of a crappy spot if you want to take it from the
Even some
place
JD
they're
guys
at.
are getting on that stone wall, but they're not taking the point yet.
That
You can
side's
see
not on cap.
CSA's pulling off. Now they're starting to take it. And it's such a slow cap because there's only like actually one guy on the point.
Real.
Yeah, it's just Slump Shady. And now he's dead. And now I think it's just decay at this
natural
point.
decay, yeah.
Fucking womp womp.
Union shifting more of their forces down the hill.
Shifting right.
Which maybe they're trying to get them moved to the woods. But it's such a slow movement, CSA is going to pick up on it.
Yeah.
In fact, focus where that flag's at. Southeast east, down the hill, where my line's pointing at.
Yeah, only reason that the CSA on top of the hill isn't just crashing down is because of 12th EA.
Because if CSA moves off, Union could easily just run up. You would expect anyways, but Union's starting to cap. No downside for Union to early cap here.
No.
If you ain't killing it, you're a pile, stand the fuck up.
Well, it's something they need to do. And 59th, they're all the way down at the bottom of the hill. And they're in a good position to actually kind of get in the Union side. But 5th Minnesota, they're going to be going down all the way down to the south themselves.
So, I mean, Union, you know, again, not a whole lot of places based on their defensive line where they're on point, but CSA at least might have to expose themselves. I don't know how far in the open, at least from the rocks that are kind of outside the woods. Do you know what rocks I'm talking about, Corded? There's a... From CSA spawn, right? You spawn in at the house, you're walking down that road to point, and then eventually you reach the forest edge, and there's those couple of rocks that groups like to sit up on that overlook the point.
Yeah.
Is that on point?
I don't think so.
Okay. I don't know if it stretched that far. I didn't think so, but... Yeah, I mean, you can see Union's not on point. Rip that flag bearer for Union. But... they're just not on it right now. But it's an early cap. You're going to force at least some CSA to move out in the open. And if CSA sends guys out in the open, you can shoot them down. And also you'll have some time to move guys out to take it back. So, I mean, CSA trying to do a similar strategy to last round, but not as, I mean, you could argue. Might be a little harder of a retake.
Even those guys that were on the rock wall, they don't have great shots. into the woods. You know, CSA, they're in the woods, they're in the shade, they've got smoke around them. You know, there's not much the Union can really shoot at. And the CSA that's shooting back at them, it's a pretty clear shot. Only thing they're looking at is some smoke, and they know exactly where that rock wall is.
Shade is such an undervalued thing in this game. You want shade on you because it's cooler and also it's hard to see you. But, I mean, CSA might also be thinking, you know, sure, the black timer stopped, but we seem to be doing fine on the shootout right now. I don't know if CSA's gaining on Union in tickets. I mean, Union looks like they're getting kind of destroyed, which, I mean, they are in the open. Easier to see. CSA already can find shots on them. But, I mean, CSA might be like, we're fine with this shootout because we can bring Union down even if we don't get the black timer going. Because regardless, right, black timer either ticks down or Union just drops the final push and then the clock drops and CSA's up. So, I mean, maybe CSA's just waiting for Union to completely back off, which they do have a couple JD guys and 12th VA guys on point right now. 5th Minnesota is still on the bottom of the hill. And FSB and 59th are pushing out over the woods, and they're going to charge them.
They're swinging right.
Sprint. Just go left. Just go left.
Scout it right. Scout it right.
Union's just going to pull away down there.
If they were going to retreat, I would have thought you'd done it a little sooner.
Yeah, they've also got 51st coming to help them, but they're a little too late.
Get that flag out of here. Flag, run. Run, get out of here, flag, run.
That's right. Just kill me. Just kill me.
I find it there are 2 Union flags on the bottom of this hill with only like a fourth of the Union team. That's interesting. I mean, the point's wide open. No Union guys on. It's just natural decay right now. But
What are you guys doing?
it doesn't look like that ticket gap is getting any closer, at least from the shootout.
It's not. At least not from this shooting match.
I mean, crazy thought. CSA is like, let's put Union in the last stand.
Yeah.
Because Union's considered a defending team right now. They can hit last stand, a normal defender last stage. But, and then if CSA retook, in that case, they could win. In 16 minutes, to knock someone down, you know, a little over 2 morale stages. That is a lot of time.
So what do you think Union should do at this point?
I mean, obviously we have the spectator camera, and that gives us an advantage. I mean, instant would be Union just full sending into the woods. Just the top of it right now would make the most sense. But I know we have that upper cam view. I mean, Union officers can at least bino and see all the smoke coming from the top of the hill. But I mean, time is still kind of an issue. Tickets are really your big issue right now. And you gotta get some quick wins and trying to defeat CSA in detail. And I mean, they're spread out right now. But the thing is Union charging anywhere across this map, CSA is gonna have time to react. It's like Union just needs to get a foothold either on the top of the hill or in the woods. And actually just stay there for a while. And they've been stuck in this little area this whole time. And they're continuing this shootout like it's working for them, which it's not. I mean, CSA hit engage. Union's about to take in losses. This shootout's not working for you. And so you gotta change up what you're doing.
Yeah, 5th Minnesota and CQP, they're rejoining the Union at the top of the hill. And now that's going to allow CSA to know that that is where all the Union is going to be.
I mean, this whole CSA line, they're spread out across the whole map. And they got officers everywhere that can retail information through a Steam chat. And as Union fall back there, Colquitt's in 5th Minnesota, 59th is going to walk right up onto the point, retake it. Black Timer's going to continue. And is Union going to try to stop this? A couple of guys are gunning it from their group. 12th VA is heading this way. Fusewall's stopping in the open, though. I don't know if he's waiting for his guys, or are they just going to sit in the open and shoot it out? But that is a...
Yeah, Union's all just running down the hill. That is not a lot of Union.
Why are they stopping in the open?
Oh, man.
You know, part of this map is trying to neutralize or make CSA artillery irrelevant. Because, I mean, they can see the whole map outside of the woods.
And they can see where they are right now. It's in range, and they're about to take a shot.
Okay, I'm watching it.
What a shot. There we go. Beautiful. And so, I mean, artillery, especially in this spot, with the Union kind of being clumped up, they're going to get a good amount of kills. They're going to knock people over, knock the flag down for a couple of seconds, get guys suppressed. It's just going to cause kind of chaos. But interestingly, CSA are countering this by moving out in the open. Banners run out onto that half stone wall, take a shot, they fall back. 30th Ohio also moving out into the open field, taking some shots and falling back. CSA doesn't necessarily need to move into the open field. Union, I mean...
They don't. You can look at the bodies to tell who's winning this gunfight. Especially look right side of this Union line. Lots of corpses.
Yep. Another... CSA already just shredding.
And CSA, those at the top of the hill, they've moved themselves farther down.
Might as well. I mean, they're keeping their distance, and they're just slowly closing in on the Union. This is... Wow. The Union is starting to fall back out of the open. That wasn't sustainable.
Damn, look at all the Union pulling back.
Yep.
That full-on retreat.
Union cannot sit. When the longer you take to do stuff as an attacker, defender is going to be able to respond. Union should really just gun it up the hill right now. But they're just sitting and waiting to reform.
Only one flag's at the top of the hill.
Which, sure, we have the upper view, but
yeah.
I mean, if you're an officer, you were out in the open field seeing how many shots were coming in right in front of you. Like, now obviously I'd have to play like officer more to see what it's like, but I feel like there's some things you can pick up on, even if it ain't, you can't see the spectator view. Union's playing outside of the first two charges they did. They've just been kind of hiding. I mean, they early capped the point, and so they were staying out there. That made sense, but kind of. They could have charged, but...
One thing that we're not seeing is CSA coming from the woods. They're going back to the top of the hill.
And that window's gone.
It's just from Corn Brigade. And that Corn Brigade company, they get about 50 people on that flag. That's going to be a lot more difficult for Union to take the top of the hill.
And this is why... There you go.
Together with ABC and Second Corps, they're going to be about, 90 people?
Yeah. That's...
90 people and artillery behind them.
I mean, this is just huge props to CSA. Usually how Colquitt start is Union just goes up a third of the way up the open field to charge the top, and then they gun it to the woods. Or they charge it up top, they force CSA to make a decision, and then Union can play it well. CSA's played this round pretty well. Now, Union's made some mistakes, been kind of hesitant, not fully going forward to sell the bait, but CSA's played a good round.
Here's a split charge. Most of the Union going down the hill. 10th US, they're staying up top with their flag.
This is what they did earlier. This was the first charge they did. Nice shot from CSA already.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first charge they did. And they're trying to charge the bottom of the hill, but most of the CSA was already in the woods. Corn Brigade turned around.
They're not all going the same direction. They're not all hitting the same point.
You'll make fire shots as fast as you can. You might not even need to do a spear wall if you're accurate enough. Dude. Oh, we don't even need to do a spear wall.
Keep shooting, keep rolling.
Union's bringing 3 flags.
Gonna be a few guys able to get in. But just like last time, CSA is gonna be able to wrap around.
Beautiful. You can't let Union get a foothold in these woods, or else that's going to be bad, potentially. Probably.
Fighting for flags. Go straight for flags.
10th US, they made themselves. They went for the middle of the hill.
That's what they did the first time.
They're right on those rocks, and there's a whole line surrounding them. It's just a big arc shooting at them from 2 different sides.
You're doing nothing about the Corps Brigade. Nothing you can do. You're already dead. There's nothing you can do about the Corps Brigade.
So Union has a couple guys left on the bottom, but CSA winning pretty decisively. Union flags might be lost.
Where do those respawns go? They'll have a few people at main spawn, so I'm assuming there's going to be another wave coming in soon.
Yeah, 3 Union flags are down. 10th US did this at the beginning. They ran up here. Oh, and the whole Union team charged the force. They were up here, and then they just stood at these rocks and completely got... I mean, they were shot up from the top, but then CSA won the bottom hill charge and then came back and just completely flanked them. So, I mean... Oh, man. CSA's... What a match from CSA. Union's about to hit breaking. It's over a morale and a half stage difference right now.
10th US struggling to get their flag out. Keeps getting knocked down. They're about to get it out.
Wow. This is...
I kind of expect the second quarter to just send people right into the road.
They have the tickets to burn. Wow.
Honestly, they could just send people right to that White House too. Just keep pushing them back.
Hey, there's a yank like right there.
There's not enough of them to hold us.
Unless CSA like let Union early cap and then just hold it, Union's not going to win this game. I mean, if Union early cap, CSA just forces them in the last stand and then wins the game. Or Union's just going to hit the final push before CSA will go even remotely close down to last stand. And then it'll just run out of time. I mean, Union hasn't really won much, and it's not getting any easier. That's for sure.
Why you guys are killing people?
And again, it's just huge props to CSA. They played pretty much perfect.
And Union, the angle that they're going, even CSA that's at the bottom of the woods, they can see them going that direction.
They're starting to moss directly east of us. Directly east.
Like if they want to sneak people around, they need to just go straight from the corner and just straight to the top of the forest, where CSA cannot see you, and then start booming your way that way.
Why do they stop us so much? We can walk right over.
You know what when I drove through South Mountain 2 summers ago, it was just all trees. They should just make the center of this map all trees.
All trees.
That'd help the Union out. Oh, man. And I mean, Unions had batteries too, artillery to shoot, but I mean, most CSA's been in the woods this match, and so Union already hasn't really been too visible, at least from my view.
They're like about 1 click west.
It's also that the Union only has 2 guns to work with.
That's true.
So their best available shots are the guys at the top of the hill. I think it's just Second Corps and AVC.
I see it.
Wow. Well, we'll see where Union does. They are grouping up at the White House again. 10th US is going down the hill, arguably for the first time today. And they turn right around. I mean, CSA spread themselves out across the width of the map again, but they're all still, they're pretty tight, all things, as tight as they could be for being spread out. The most tightest spread out. Wow, that just Sounds a little weird.
Tight,
All right.
tight spread.
Tight spread. Now we're gambling. Oh, man.
All right, 12th yay, making a long line. 10th US, probably also going to make a long line.
Guys, what? Seriously, you just did this 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes ago, and it went terrible. Why are you doing it again? This is losing mentality.
Even if it was great, even if it went great, great shooting, great casualties, they don't have enough time to do this.
If you want to do this, at least early cap.
Yeah, sending a few people in there, early cap, but CSA, they're going to send some people on the cap too. And, you know, at this point, you know, CSA, they want to keep the point. CSA has to come out into the open to cap the point, or to keep the point capped. So that's an advantage that the Union can use, is that, you know, if they send some people, CSA has to send people out, or you know, keep shooting. And, you know, you can at least whittle down the CSA that's in the forest. By being this far away, even if you had clear shots on the CSA, it's not, they're not easy shots. They're far away. It's like, you know, 150 at least. Not the easiest shots.
I mean, maybe Union's thinking, you know, we want to do this shootout in early cap, but we want to be further away from the CSA so that they can't kill us as much. But Artie's kind of saying otherwise. I will say, Union, their line, though, is very beautiful. A very bloody, beautiful line.
It's a long line.
A big, bloody, beautiful line. How many words that start with B can I fit before?
Bootylicious.
The big, bloody, bootylicious battle line. So, I mean, it's just natural to carry...
Bootylicious Network reporting live.
Hey, yo, April 1st. 5th Minnesota and FSB charging on the bottom of the hill. Looks like I don't know if FSB saw 5th Minnesota and then reacted to get on the snake fence first, or is just a coincidence, but not a whole lot of 5th Minnesota going down there. Or they just all got killed. Who knows? This is the ever-changing battlefield.
So I have been looking at the Union chat.
Yeah.
And it seems that
Make them pay for that.
multiple times people have been told to not go down to the bottom of the hill.
Try and get that flag.
Ooh. Contested round?
to just stay with the line.
Apologies, I was told 5th was to flank. Uh-oh. Miscommunication there. Uh-oh, some 12th VA guys saying that they weren't told to do that.
Chat? What?
Huh?
I said, where's the Steam chat? I'm looking at the Smoking Steel Steam chat. It's not even there.
Is it a normal War of Rights cord?
I'm looking at the Boom chat. I'm looking at the other one. I don't see anybody anywhere.
Guys, there is no more...
Do you see anyone in Steam chats?
I haven't used that in a long time.
Did they take them out?
They
No way.
removed your perms.
No.
They are not in...
No.
Not in that one. I didn't even know there was Smoking Steel League. Jeez, I'm in a good amount... Oh my. I don't even recognize some of these Steam chats that I'm in.
I've got like the Smoking Steel, the Boom chat, the Verified War of Rights Officer.
Dang, he's verified.
Verified. That hasn't been used in like 5 years.
Wow.
It's got 4 different comms channels back when we had 4 different servers running on like on a Sunday night fight.
Man, those were the days I remember back in my day. So CSA has not retaken the point. They've had every opportunity to. They still haven't. Union's halfway through breaking. Union's committing to the shootout that isn't working. The moment Union got out into the shootout in the open field, they've given up. That's kind of a harsh thing to say, but I mean they have.
Yeah.
I mean, if a fighting mentality would have been, we just got to charge in there and hope that it can work. Because, I mean, with how much little time is left for how much tickets the CSA has, or many tickets the CSA has, the only shot is a charge going crazy in your favor. A shootout, you know, it might lower that margin, but you just don't have the time to lower that margin. And, again, the margin that has... Like, the margin throughout the shootout has been in CSA's favor. So, there was a lot of arguing from what I'm looking in that chat between 5th Minnesota and 12th VA right now. About supposedly 5th Minnesota not supposed to go down the hill. Which, honestly, even if they did, which they did, that's not the entire reason why Union's losing the game. In my opinion, anyways. But if they do contest it, that's something for the Smoke and Steel Committee to do their investigations upon.
Or
It's
a council.
The
council.
They've retreated.
A council.
Up there.
Council of leaders.
The council of leaders, man.
I got shot in the face.
7.5 minutes. Union is. Oh.
I mean, Union's gonna get shot down the last stand.
They are, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Honestly, the only yeah, Union's gonna hit life. There's no way Union can win this at this point, unless CSA just stop shooting and stop playing the game. That Union line is slowly moved back further and further away from the point. This is...
I think what's about to happen, Union is going to turtle.
We made a mistake there on that left side when we went into the flank. We thought we were going to.
They're pulling themselves back.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
they have to.
crazy.
This
They
is
do.
what a matchup.
It's the only thing they
Colquitt.
can do.
We'll see.
And like,
Yeah.
even if they successfully turtle, is just bad.
Yeah, CSA wants this. CSA wants a. This is gonna be. 23rd New York is still saying forward. 2 cores charging down. That's a couple of kills. Bring them down.
It's 12th VA leading, right?
Yep. Versus ABC.
I just know they don't want to do this.
No, this. You know, something like this does not happen that often, and it will be remembered for a good amount of time. That's for sure. Union's keeping a couple of guys still on point to try and keep it capped. Some 12th VA guys, and Nutsy from 59th New York is chatting with them.
Thank you, thank you.
A CSA artilleryman. I won't be surprised if Artie just reined in a shot, but CSA is trying to push up to where Union's at, 59th, and MSG going from the bottom of the hill.
Yeah, so they won't be able to get where Union is. That's
Getting
just
Artie?
way too far out. Artie, not really. Where the CSA is, first off, CSA already can't even see that. They're definitely not going to be able to hit it. It's also going to be like on the very top of a hill that the Artie's going to be facing. So they have to hit like a shot perfectly. And also Union is now in the shade of the tree, so they're protected.
A shade means you can't die.
Indeed.
A couple of Union guys still scattered out. The artillerymen for Union are still operating the guns. You got a couple of Union infantry, I guess, hiding in some rocks. CSA is trying to push it. I mean, they got 4.5 minutes. I mean, even if they retake, Union will very quickly be hit in the final push. And if they're hitting the final push, that black timer is going to drop down to like 4 minutes. What?
It's going to be these Union Rambos that do it.
Union Rambos and artillerymen. Which FSB just ran up to take shots at them, and they are all going to die. Being out of bounds. Which, I mean, they have the tickets to afford that. They're up 2 morale stages.
Imagine if you can somehow bait the entire CSA team to run out of bounds, and then they just sprint toward the point and win.
I mean,
they'd still have to get CSA through breaking loss and taking losses, but hey.
Honestly, the
Union... I mean, to be fair, if the whole team dies, then it might work.
The only I don't know. Only thing Union could maybe do is if this clock hits like a goal timer hits like a minute, and then they charge the point, and then just try to hold it for the last minute and have more bodies on point. They'll hit last stand, but
That would be crazy.
actually, how far is it? It's like 2 minute sprint probably.
Fake the turtle. The fake turtle. That is an insane move. I would literally have never seen that before.
Never.
Why don't you keep trying?
I've never seen anyone actually like start turtling and then be like, okay, we can't do that, and then actually win.
Union artillerymen now
Right,
push off.
The final 3-minute music has started playing.
I turned the music off.
Ah.
I haven't heard that music in a long time. Actually, it might be on because I turned it on for the zombie event.
I mean, it's very quiet.
I do have it turned on to 100. Look at that.
I know. I have mine on 100 too. It is still very quiet.
It is.
On.
Or maybe we should keep it on, you know? A little intense with the broadcast,
Hold
the
on.
music.
Union's moving. Union's moving. Where are they moving to? It's 5th Minnesota. They're leading the way again. Bottom of the hill.
You know, if we're gonna throw this match, I'm kidding. They didn't throw the match. I poking fun at it. They did not cause the match to be lost. But I mean, Union has to charge in and try to win the point. They have to. They're gonna hit final push and lose otherwise. They haven't won anything today. Which, sure, that probably means they won't win if they charge the point now. But I mean, it's the closest chance you're gonna get. Someone in Union chat said, who knows, maybe they try so hard to last stand us that they just forget to cap and we win.
I mean,
But that's not going to happen.
So, so what's interesting here is that if Union, they still have to cap the point, obviously, but they're going to go to last stand in pretty much every scenario, because even if they go final push now, they have to cap the point, and then they're gonna be the defenders, and they're gonna be last stand.
Right. So they should have just tried to win it there. Which they probably would not have won it, but that was your best chance. And by best chance, it's like a 1% chance, which it may be not even that. Why is Union stopping in the open field? Oh man, frankly, there's nothing really more to say. I can't complain.
They want to make sure they get the final push. What kind of rabbits are gonna be popping out of their hats? What tricks are gonna be pulled from the sleeves?
An Inferno Titan spawns on the top of the artillery for CSA.
Oh my god!
Both sides must work together to beat it, or else the attackers win. Oh man.
They just look up and see the meteors falling on them.
Nah.
Alright, 4 minutes. They got 4 minutes.
They have infinite spawns. If they early cap, again, they'll just hit last stand.
Their best chance is to cap the point
There is no
at
chance.
0 seconds.
Oh, yeah,
If they cap the
yeah.
point at 0 seconds, they can do it. Well, wait, hold on.
No.
Wait.
Unless CSA's on break.
Oh no.
If they force infinite overtime.
Try jumping.
Yeah.
But I don't. The devs got rid of that, I thought.
Well,
Kind of.
they got rid of something. I think they got rid of final counterattack, but
That's
I
just a
think the
weird thing
mechanic
there.
is still technically there.
So
I only had like one picture of that from like 5 years
I
ago.
remember that. So Union split up into two, keeping their guys on the bottom here. CSA hit taking loss. CSA just gonna charge them. They have so many tickets. Nice already shot from CSA. A couple of team kills, but who cares?
I feel like if I was CSA, I might have just let Union cap the point.
They should. They should. That would be so funny.
Like, all right, you want to get the point again?
All right, go ahead. They should. They really should. That'd be so funny.
Man.
This is the most lopsided Colquitt's match I've seen in a... this is probably the most lopsided Colquitt's match I've ever seen in my life. Especially in favor of the defending side.
Yeah. I've never seen Union not be able to get in anywhere. At least not in this event.
Oh, they're coming, boys.
No, you don't, Ghost.
Protect the flags.
Wow.
Run the flags out of bounds. Run the flags out of bounds. Run the flags out of bounds. Run the flags out of bounds.
I mean, this is... CSA they just whooped on Union both rounds. This wasn't even close. What a night for CSA. CSA's like, let's play a third round. Let's start next week, match.
Ugh, no.
Court is like, I got a bedtime. We've already had...
It's like, it's 2 hours after the event was like supposed to start.
Yeah, it is. 2:10, 2:11, 6. Okay, I'm not gonna say that. see, I hated that when that was first introduced to me, but the more I'm like saying it, it's just kind of funny. It's so stupid.
Wow.
Anyways, Corded, any more thoughts as the final minute has hit us?
I mean, I don't think CSA has done anything that was super special. Like, you know, CSA, they reacted well. When Union pushed down low, they wrapped around them. You know, nothing that's too out of the ordinary. I think Union they took too long to do really anything. And they spent a lot of time shooting, and that just made them... They put themselves in such vulnerable positions. They got shot to pieces. We actually saw CSA already with opportunities to hit lines in the open field. And Union was just not able to get anything going on either side of the map.
Yeah. I mean, I agree. I mean, you don't have to do a lot as defenders, but CSA did everything they needed to do right. Really well. It was just really well done. Union I agree. Everything with Cord had said. I mean, it was just pure whooping, and no one regiment action changed that in my opinion. But anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you want to support the channel more, go beneath the video, hit the join button. By doing so, you can get a live stream of all the broadcasts we do with no ads. You can advertise your regiment in the bottom of our videos and get an additional broadcast per week. Besides that, though, you can also check out our Discord and Clips channel in the description. If you like the daily clips, please check all those out. Support us there. And then if you're playing in this match, whether it be recording or live streaming, send me a link and I'll put that in the pinned comment. But anyways, I appreciate you all. I hope you all enjoyed. God bless, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful rest of your night.